Meghan is doing something that's positive, looking towards the future, getting dressed in a golden dress, having a new agent, looking for all sorts of things that she's going to do. And when they're together, if you look closely, you can see that Harry is like a servant. You know, when they get somewhere, you know, there's 6 protection officers waiting for them. Oh no, Harry rushes around, looking very tense, his tense movements, his tense face. He's got to open the door for Meghan, you know, at the right time immediately when she's ready to put her foot on the pavement. So he's like that. He's not really a proper character anymore. And so why, you know, she's going forwards, positive things, he's going backwards to negative things. Not a happy place. He is always going into the past. He's going into things that you can't change. We all know that if you can't change something, you just have to try very, very hard to move on. Otherwise, you're stuck. So it's all negative. It's not really getting anything. He can't bring his beloved mother to life again. And Chelsea Davy is now married with a child and apparently very happy. So that's unlikely to happen again. I think that's nothing. Everybody's always got more to say. He threatened he would do a second version of his book Spare because he had lots of things to say and he could reveal things that would absolutely shock them. I took that to perhaps mean that he was going to talk about the safety things that are going on in the palace, and I got very worried about that. But that hasn't come off, but it's a threat. I think every now and then when they think they've been knocked back a bit, they sort of refresh themselves, and that's one of the sort of statements. They've got nothing else to say. Well, we hope that. We'd hoped after Oprah Winfrey's interview that they didn't have anything else to say. But Meghan, the idea that Meghan wants to work now behind the scenes, behind the camera. First of all, she doesn't know anything about it, but of course she always thinks she does know about everything, and she's always right. Harry listens. Nobody's interested really in a producer's life or a director's life. They want to see the leading characters, the star of the show, as it were. And people will just not be very interested. And if it's all about women and telling people they've got to be kind and compassionate, when they're certainly not, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Netflix is not going to do any more after her own book. Now, don't tell me she hasn't got loads and loads of attacks in that one, because she also felt that she was a victim and they didn't treat her right and they were racist and they were horrible. But they've changed the racist now 2 years later. Very, very cunning, very, very nasty.